baby. It's the Motorcycle Madhouse. We got Chinatown coming up in the second half of the show. Make sure you like and subscribe. Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be unleashed over on Twitter and over on Motorcycle Madhouse Radio. So make sure you get over there and subscribe, man, because I'm going to go off the rails on this show. Tired of the censorship, tired of watching my mouth. It's not happening anymore over on there. We're going to be talking about a man dies after a driver exchanges gunfire with a biker group. Also, Can-Am. Yes, the Can-Am, the makers of they kind of went backwards with their motorcycle, if you want to call it that. They're coming out with an electric motorcycle now to challenge Harley and everybody else. Come on, we have to admit it. That this is what's coming down the pipeline. I would hate to be somebody saying 2085 and they would have never heard of what a panhead was, or a freaking Harley, or Evolution, or even a Honda freaking Big Twin. You know what I mean? It's going to be scary stuff because those electric motorcycles are coming out. It's funny. I was talking to a buddy of mine, how they had, because a lot of it's being replaced in the shops now with battery powered freaking impacts and all that stuff. And then they can't make a damn universal battery for it. So you have all these batteries from the different type of manufacturers, and you got like 100 chargers sitting around. Somebody, would you invent that for me, man? Invent that for me. Also, we're going to be talking about some Red Knight benefits. Good show coming up later on. We're going to be talking about, are you the problem in your family? Do you cause everything? Yeah, I'm going to probably get throat punched by China Doll, ain't I? Probably going to get throat punched by her because it's going to be all blamed on Hollywood. You can bet that one. Let's go to the first one right here. This is about top speed. Why the upcoming Can-Am e-motorcycles could worry Harley Davidson Kawasaki. Kawasaki. Can-Am is running 2 electric motorcycles, an Enduro Type ADV, and a Roadster. Check it out right here. Now, I haven't heard from Zero, man. Zero is like the king of electric motorcycles, but you don't hear about him much more. So those are the look of the motorcycles Can-Am is looking to put out there. And Canadian automaker Can-Am is well popular for its exemplary side-by-side vehicles and ATVs. But did you know the company first started off with two-wheelers? You know what? Sorry, I didn't. And I'm going to be straight up honest, I didn't. Yes, that's right. Can-Am specialized in motocross enduro bikes at first, and even beat popular names to take home a few trophies. Now, this company has been around for a while, 50 years. 50 years, it says. The company is attempting to replicate the same success, albeit in the EV segment. You have to wonder yourself, are these executives right about focusing on electric vehicles? It's a good question. Let's go on here. And of course, it does look like the Pan American, but have you ever freaking tried to sit on a Pan American? Oh my God. You need a freaking step stool to get on one of them, man. The Can-Am Pulse and Origin take two different approaches. The Pulse serves duty as a naked roadster, ideal for commutes and freeway rides. The thing about electric motorcycles I don't like is the freaking, the how far you can get, man. These are mostly for the inner city type of things, if you ask me. The Origin is an odd to the company's MX roots, focusing strictly on things off-road. Can you imagine being on an electric off-road motorcycle? And next thing you know, you lost your charge and you're in the middle of the woods somewhere. Oh, man, I'd be pissed. Regardless what you're inclined to, you'd be happy to know both look premium. Now, I have to wonder, there's some of it's funny, man. Look at that. It's like having an iPad right on your motorcycle. Things are getting wicked out there technology wise. We're just going to take a look at them. I'm not going to read the whole article. That looks like the Roadster right there. Now, you got to admit, man, they got a great throttle response to it. And there's the off-road one. Like I said, what if you're in the middle of a desert and you run out? There's not like an electrical charging station, if you would. And I think that's one of the things that I don't like about everybody pushing this electrical stuff. There's no infrastructure, not even for cars for this. No infrastructure whatsoever, and the charging times are still way out there. Now, by 2050, would this be something good? Who knows? Who knows? A lot of us old guys won't even be riding by then. We'll be in our canes and stuff. But the younger ones will be, and electric's going to be the go-to motorcycle for them. I guarantee it, man. Let's go to WABI 5 Millie Knockett Red Knights Motorcycle Club rides to raise money. There's old purple and black motorcycle. It goes on to say, we do a lot of charity work. Yes, they do. So we always give, we don't take back. So we always give in any way we can. This from the Red Knights Chapter 8 Treasurer, Vale. Red Knights of Maine Chapter 8 Motorcycle Club has two main goals: to ride and raise money to support the Millie Knockett community. Where do you guys get these freaking names, man? On Sunday, they hit the road for their annual ride for charity to help benefit folks connected to the area that are in need. They said, in this ride here, we're going to divide the money into two and each going to get half. They both have ties to the community, so they contacted us to do a ride for them. This year's recipients are relatives of Chapter 8 club members, one who is struggling with ALS. What a terrible disease that is. And another recently suffered an accident and had to have one leg amputated. I would suggest having him get a hold of Mike Ball. Mike Ball really could help that person out. Give him one, man. He's living through it. Rides like these are how the Knights give to the community. As a club made of firefighters and their family, they also come together to help their own. They help burn victims and the whole 9 yards. And I know you're going to probably see a lot of them in action. September 11th is coming up. Our main story today: bikers exchange gunfire. This out of WRAL News. Man dies after a driver in a biker group exchanged gunfire in a road rage dispute near Independence Hall. Philadelphia ain't no surprise, is it, everybody? It's just like Chicago. It never surprises me, stuff like this. A motorcyclist died over the weekend after being shot by a Cadillac driver in the heart of Philadelphia's historic area after a group of bikers blocked the driver's way. Saturday night shooting steps from the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall, the nation's birthplace, focused new attention on gun violence. There we go with the gun violence. They every time they'll use it, every time. Plaguing the city and the nation, police believe the driver and the biker group traded fire, but they are not sure who fired first. Unfortunately, here we go. Our country's gun problem. It's not the country's gun problem. It's the mentally ill, and you don't enforce the laws that we already have. Means disputes can turn deadly, needlessly cutting young lives short. The 36-year-old driver, who has not been identified, was shot in the arm and took himself to a hospital where he was treated before being released. No charges have been filed, but the shooting remains under investigation. Police identified the motorcycle rider as 29-year-old Angel Lewis Rios. Our thoughts go out to your community. of the city's Frankfurt section. He was shot twice in the torso. Sad state of affairs. National Park Service rangers who patrol the historic area detained a 24-year-old man who allegedly fired at the Cadillac. City homicide investigators are now in charge of the case. Sad state of affairs. But it is so infuriating when they always grab on this after a tragedy. And you know what? That's kind of stuff we're going to be talking on the Unleashed man over on Twitter. Again, go over there and check it out. You're going to really like it. I know you are. We're going to go to the second half of the show, and we're going to see who is the problem child in the family and what you do because you are the problem child. We'll be right back after this. You can listen live on motorcyclemadhouse.com or over on the Morning Madhouse YouTube channel. Get on over there. I'll see you right there after this.
Join the Insane Throttle Members Only Club on YouTube or Spotify and receive exclusive content. Your membership in the Throttle Club helps keep the show going strong.
Is an in-depth look at the trials and tribulations of street gang and motorcycle club life. This isn't the run-of-the-mill book that doesn't give the goods. This book will go into detail of events that actually happened. All materials in this book have been approved by those involved. There is nothing poetic, nor is there any price worth paying for the life we choose to live on the streets. James Hollywood Machikari, Brotherhood and Betrayal.
Introducing the all-new service from Insane Throttle, Motorcycle Madhouse Radio. 24/7 and nothing but the best in 80s till today rock and metal, baby. And here's an added bonus. You can now listen to Motorcycle Madhouse Morning Show with Hollywood and China now live on the air. Go to motorcyclemadhouse.com and bookmark the radio station and get down with the king of biker radio.